Hey everybody, it's your man James, Mr. Squander Treasures, back again with some more video action for you. Today's everyone's favorite little mystery game, What's in the Box, where this is where I do a video where I unbox something that I've gotten in the mail and share it with you guys so you can check out what cool wackiness I've come up with next. So we're going to get right into that, but before we do, I want to thank you all for joining me today and say, hey, if you like what you see here, please be sure to drop a like down there on that video so you can help the algorithm. We always appreciate that. And also, if you have any comments on what you see here, you see something you like or something you don't, drop down a comment. I always like hearing from you guys. I always want to know what you guys are thinking. And of course, as always, please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel since I'm making all this great content here right now. So you don't want to miss out on any of that. Please subscribe and share out links if you see something here you think people would like to see, because I always appreciate any help I can get in getting more people to join up with the channel. So let's get right on into it. And here's our package. From its shape, you can probably tell what it is, but we don't know the details just yet. So we're going to get our trusty box cutter like always. And kids, as always, remember, do not try this at home without your parents' express permission or supervision. I am a professional. All right, let's get on into it. All right, we finally got it out. That was a little more work than I was expecting it to be. Again, I appreciate guys taping stuff down so it doesn't slosh around a lot in there, but you know, you don't need to tape it like so you can't get into it. That's always a little hassle for the guy opening it because you run the risk of damaging it. Fortunately, that didn't happen. But now we can get to it. So what is in the box? Well, survey says some classic X-Men comics. And we're gonna hit it up right here. Uncanny X-Men 226 from Fall of the Mutants. $227. $228. $229, which introduces the Marauders and Tiger. $230. $231. $232. And $233. So now you're probably asking yourself, James, what's the big deal with these X-Men issues? Why did you want these so badly? Well, you know, I've never been a huge X-Men fan. I mean, I appreciate them. I know they have a lot of great history. They've done a lot of great stories with them. These are definitely in that category of great stories. But for me, the best time I ever enjoyed the X-Men was right after Fall of the Mutants, with the time they spent in Australia. Like I call it the Australian adventure. Hence why I had the tagline on this video that I do. I always thought the Australia adventure was interesting because they acted more like a covert ops team, because everyone had thought the X-Men were dead, and they really weren't. And they had that really cool thing from how they were, you know, use mystical powers were used on them, and so they could be invisible to like cameras and video recorders and stuff like that. I always thought it was an interesting aspect to it, and you know, it's one they never really did much with, unfortunately. But yeah, I really love the Australian time they had down there, down under, and so I've been wanting to try to recollect that run. And well, here's the first part of it, and it all starts with Fall of the Mutants because that's what sets everything into motion for the run down there in Australia. So glad to get these back in the collection. Like I said, some of the best X-Men stuff to me, and you saw all great art by Mark Silvestri and fill-ins by Rick Leonardi. So all great art, all great stories. Like I said, it's just, to me, that was like the best time of X-Men was the Australian adventure. So definitely glad to get these back in the collection. So let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the Australian time the X-Men had down there, or do you think it was a waste of time? Let me hear what you guys got to say about it, because you know, I always want to hear what you guys think. And I thank you for joining me for this one. As for what's up next, well, I am planning another Why It's Great. And as far as another What's in the Box, I will have another one before the end of the month because I'll have my comic book order from Discount Comic Book Service coming in. Also, on top of that, I have another crowdfunded book that I know is coming in. I just got notification it's shipped. So if it's either shipped today or it'll be shipping tomorrow. I'm not quite sure, but one of those two. And when that's on the way, I'll have another unboxing of that as well. So definitely stuff down the pipeline, guys. I got more going on here than ever before. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you saw some sweet, sweet comics from the classic 80s Marvel. And I'll be back again with some more stuff very soon. And until next time, take care.